I'm Katrina, and this is So and Tare, and today I want to go through how we built the chicken coop. So this was a request from one of my subscribers, and I'm not doing a video because I'm not building another one. However, I can give you some clues about how we did this and go from there. So I hope you enjoy the video and have a wonderful time of it. So I just cleaned out the bottom of the coop. This is what the pads are that I put in the nesting area. They always pull stuff into it though, so they always cover it up. But here's the bottom. This is just a pallet. So the bottom here is a pallet, and I've put on these angles and these legs on underneath the pallet. And by doing that, I turned the pallet upside down. This was one that had plywood already on it. I turned the pallet upside down, put the legs on, and you can see like that one over there. You can see there's one brace going that way and one brace going that way. That's 45-degree angle. And so that's like that on all four. And the girls know to know what I'm doing. Hi, sweetie. I'm showing people how I built your coop. She usually joins me when I clean it out, but she was busy with wood chips, so she doesn't even know what I did. It's so funny. She usually hops up. But what we did is we glued the laminate flooring, we glued the vinyl flooring on top of this to protect it, and it's really easy to shovel. It's really easy to shovel with a flat shovel. Go and investigate, sweetie. I know you want to. Go ahead. Miss Rexy always has to investigate whenever I do something inside the coop. Don't you, girl? And so on the inside, I did a very similar thing. It's kind of hard to tell, but like there's a support going this way and a support going that way, and then a beam going up, and a chicken. Hi, Miss Rexy. I haven't put the mat back yet. I know. Have you not laid? Do I need to put it back? I'll put it back in a minute, sweetie. And then I put a frame above that, just 2x4s. And then the outside of this is just my old fence boards. So I just cut it to length and screwed it in. And it's important to have ventilation for your chicken coop. So you don't have to do fancy little circles. I just thought it would look neat. And then I did put 1/2-inch hardware cloth over that, and I did that in multiple places. These don't have hardware cloth because this goes to the interior of the racking house. I'll put a link up. You could. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. So you can see what the racking house is all about. But as you can see, we have bunnies up here. Hi, Mama. So that's the basics. And then I did put a roosting bar, and the roosting bar, you notice I did not put any ventilation at the level of where they're at so that they can be nice and cozy. And that was on purpose. This is an area, it doesn't really get that cold, like the coldest it's ever gotten. I've been here for 10 years, and the coldest it's ever gotten is 22. So if you live in a cold area, you might want to have a way to close up some of those vents in the wintertime, but for here it works fine. And then in the top, I do have hardware cloth. It's 1/4 inch just because I had 1/4 inch by accident. Hi. I didn't do anything. Yes, you did, sweetie. And that's just for ventilation. And then I have the roofing above that, and you can see I just have like a gap there so that any heat can escape and go out so that it doesn't get too hot. And then all of this is in shade of a tree. Yeah, and then I have this giant door I'll show you. All right, so we're gonna put wood chips in there for them. I have been using the pine shavings, but it doesn't make sense since I have so many wood chips and you have to buy pine shavings. I'm gonna try wood chips because that's what, you know, their substrate is out here. They make wonderful compost. So She's finding all the goodies. I wasn't done yet, sweetie. So I'm gonna do that, but I'll show you the door first. Actually, first I'm gonna put this back in here. So if you haven't laid yet, you can go lay. Is that what you wanted? No? Okay. Beep beep. Beep beep, sweetie. Thank you. All right, so I made my coop so that I have a door that opens all the way so that I can do an easy clean out. I just take a shovel, flat shovel, and pull things out. And we just have this little thing on a hinge. We just have this little thing on the hinge, and then this closes. Watch out, Rexy. Watch your toes. And that's how it usually sits. You don't have to do this. You could do a hook, but that's on a hinge, and it just folds up, and then we have a wire that's here. And then something we also have, which I should have done before I closed it, but we have a board. We have a board that we put in like that to keep in all the wood chips. And that's just held in by that, the angle piece there. Hi, Miss Rexy. Did you need something from me? Huh? Yeah? Hi, Smilo. I do hear you. You're behind me, though, so it's hard to see you. Hi, baby. So the chickens are pretty happy with this setup. They get to scratch through things. They clean up after the bunnies. And they get lots of scratchies. Well, Smile's going to go investigate. I didn't put the wood chips in there yet, sweetie. You're not in yet. You going to go in anyway? All right. Yeah. Okay. It's echoey, huh? I haven't put your substrate in yet. And then on the outside here, this is the nest box, and it actually, well, we accidentally cut it off of the pallet. This is a bigger pallet, but it actually, you could just go all the way over there, but we cut off that part. And this has 2 nest places. I do have this lock. I'll put a link in the corner on my locks that I use on Homestead. And this is covered with the vinyl. And this is the nest area. So all we did here is that is an angled cut over there, and over here as well. And then this right here, we did angle that. You could get away without doing that. That'd be fine. And they do prefer to lay in this one for some reason. That one, not really. They just kick stuff in that one. Anyway. All right, so that's what it looks like now that the mats are back in. The wood chips are in. I do have a little piece of cement that I keep behind this so that it's sturdy and it'll fall. Plus, I kind of think maybe it might work their nails a little bit more. I'm not sure. And then I do have a spare piece of 4x4 as a little thing that they can go on before they jump up to their perch. And they use it, and it's great. Huh, girls? And there's my 3 girls. Overaptor, and Rexy, and Smilo. So that's what the chicken coop looks like. And their feeder is underneath. I am going to make a new feeder. That's a little food container, a little treat container that I gave them. Oh, Rexy, you gonna check it out? Do you approve, little lady? Huh? Do you approve? Yeah? All right. Now, most coops have a ladder that comes out, right? And if you're time limited, she's looking around. If you're time limited or if you are space limited, in my case, honey, what was that about? You're all by yourself. You want attention? It worked. We had this old step stool that came with the house, and we adjusted it. So what we did is we basically locked it in the open position by adding this piece of wood. We added a... Hi, what do you need? What do you need? Attention? You need more attention? Added this scrap piece of wood, and that was just because they could go to the ground. You know, we have a big pile here. They haven't spread it out yet, but go to the ground, then up here, and then up there. And they mostly only use it going up. They don't generally use it going down, which is fine. But something we did figure out is buried right now. So we also put a block of wood on the back side because what was happening is when they were going over here, it was tipping. So that's just a counterweight. Yeah, and then I have their grit over there in like a little parrot container. Connects to the hardware cloth. All right, ladies. Babe, babe. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell notification and click all so you can get all the content. And you'll see more videos like this. All right, thank you for joining me, and I hope your day is wonderful, and thanks for watching.